So everyone's been asking, how's the second service going? And so this week in our elders meeting, we did an evaluation, and I got 3 conclusions that we came to, and that I want to share with you today. First of all, we're wrestling with this idea of doing a second service. And so, church has just been going absolutely awesome, and God was doing a lot of things. We were packed. The room was full. We felt like there was not room to grow, but we were really excited about the growth that was God was giving us. So we had to make a decision. What were we going to do? How are we going to, grow as a church? How are we going to keep reaching people? How are we going to help people continue to discover the love of God through Living Proof Church? And so we had some tough decisions to make. And so we had to wrestle with this idea. And we thought about it for over a year. We prayed about it for over a year. We solicited your input and talked about it. We're really excited about what God was doing, because church had been awesome. Worship had been awesome. And it was just amazing what God was doing. So we made that big move, and we decided it's time. We're going to start a second service. A little bit of fear, a little bit of unknown. And we made the jump, and now it's been a month, and so it's time to start evaluating and to start look and see, how's it going? And that's the question I keep getting asked, how's it going? Well, the first conclusion we came to as we begin to evaluate was this, that you guys' heart is absolutely awesome. As people of this church, your heart is awesome. You were willing to make that move. Because it was going to cost you something. It was going to cost you time. It was going to cost you comfort. It was going to cost you being able to see everybody that you know, because now we're going to be having 2 different services. You wouldn't see everybody. But what I saw was a burning heart within people to say, you know what, we're growing. We want to continue to grow. We're seeing people discover the love of God. We want to continue to see people discover the love of God. And so what we discovered as we did this move is that your heart is awesome as a people. And so that's the most exciting part of this so far. The second conclusion we came to as we looked at it is your hands are awesome. You know what? All these new jobs opened up. We had to double our volunteers. And you know what? We did. People excitedly stepped up and they started volunteering and they started serving in roles that they weren't serving before. That's absolutely amazing. And people are excited to show up to church and do their job, and they're doing a fantastic job at it. So all of you guys that volunteered and are stepping up to do that, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we opened up those opportunities for you to serve, and I'm glad that you're doing it. And from what I can tell, everyone's doing a great job. If you need anything out of us, let us know. We want to make sure that you succeed and you have everything you need to succeed. So conclusion number 2 is that your hands are awesome. You guys stepped up. You put your hands to the work, and you're doing amazing. And then number 3, conclusion, did we need to create the space? Would we grow if we split up and started a second service? And the answer is yes. We're up 20% in both Sunday school and in our worship services. So are we going to grow if we start a second service? We did. 20% already in 1 month. We're up in our Sunday morning services and in our Sunday school. So praise God that we did it because of your heart, because of your hands, because of your willingness. The end result is immediately our numbers did grow 20% in both Sunday school and in church service. But you know what? We did, and which is amazing. We're seeing people come, and maybe you're watching this and you're one of those people who have only been coming for a month. We're so glad to have you, and glad that you've been able to worship with us and seek God and discover the love of God with us in our journey, in our pursuit of Him. And what we did is we opened up 100% capacity. We doubled our capacity for people. So we've grown 20%, which means we still have room for 80% more. The room feels awesome. There's plenty of energy. Our excitement levels are high. Our experiences are great, but there are seats available. What does this mean? We doubled our capacity, and we've grown by 20% already, which is amazing. We still have 80% that we can grow on Sunday mornings before we need to go to a third service or think about other things. You know what that means is there's room for you. If you're watching this and you don't regularly attend, we made room for you. If you're watching this and you come every week, we made room for your friends. Now's the best time that you could invite them. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about coming, if you're watching this and you're thinking about inviting a friend, this Sunday is the time to do it. Invite them to come and to see the amazing things that God is doing at Living Proof Church. Here's the bottom line. Our heart is for God. And we believe that if you come and worship with us at Living Proof Church, you'll experience the love of God. You'll experience His Word. You'll experience His presence in worship. And that's what we're all about, to give God the glory. And we believe that God is glorified when people connect with Him, when people hear that message, when people learn to worship. And so I hope you'll join us this week. If you don't go to church on a regular basis, if you're not part of a church, we invite you to come to Living Proof Church and see what God is doing. You have some friends, if you are here every week and you have some friends that don't come with you and you know they're not regularly going to church, now's the time. We've got room for them, and God is doing great things. So don't miss out on this opportunity. So hey, there's my update. Everybody wants to know how things are going. There's the 3 conclusions I've came to after 1 month. We'll continue to evaluate, and we're looking for your feedback too. So send me a message. Let me know if there's anything we can do to bless you as a volunteer. You know, things that we need to tweak to get better, but things are going fantastic. So thanks so much. God bless you, and keep growing.